You have reached the Geek Elite. Good luck.
Mitch and Elizabeth are getting married. We're getting hitched.
We're getting hitched.
There will be no less than 3 things that go wrong, one of which will be major.
And you're not going to be attending unless you're on the list.
Biggest air quotes possible, because perfect is an illusion.
That's right. Mitch and Elizabeth are getting hitched, and we have 25 weeks until the wedding. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you doing?
Doing well, although we're still debating the fact of does 25 weeks feel like we have more time, or 177 days?
See, the
Because
bigger
you
number
count in weeks and I count in days.
Yeah, the bigger number sounds longer to me. So 177 days sounds longer than 25 weeks to me.
See, and to me, 25 weeks, I'm like, 25 weeks are 52 weeks in a year. It's about half. We've still got like 6 months. And then I'm like, 177 days. Oh God, we're under 200 days. I don't have any time.
We have everything done. There's nothing more to do.
But we don't. Like having to plan from 3 hours away, like this week. Mm-hmm. Just had to book our tasting for our wedding cake / dessert bar, since we don't actually like cake.
Right.
But we're going to have cake so we can cut it. And like we're trying to finagle it so we can get a whole bunch of stuff done the one weekend that we want to go up to Phoenix to get this handled. And so like having to try and schedule all those things, I'm like, oh my God, there's still so much to do. Hair and makeup trials. We have to do the menu tasting. We have to do the cake tasting. We have to get your tux. We did get the wedding bands.
We got the wedding bands.
So that's exciting.
Those are here somewhere. I mean, not in the house. They're somewhere in the city.
Yes. No, well, at least we got the formal wedding bands. I have to get you the
my
fun
work one?
Yes.
Yeah. Not a good idea to wear a metal wedding band around all the machinery that I have to work on.
Yeah, no. I'd rather you keep all 10 digits, thanks.
No, the scarier thing is like what happened to Conan O'Brien with it just like skinning his finger. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't need that image in my head. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we have all those done. So we have. Obviously, we do not have a guest tonight. We aren't having a guest tonight, so we're going to just do a update episode.
Because we haven't done one of those in a while.
We haven't done one of those in a while. We're going to tell everybody what we got coming up next. You already know about all the things that we have done.
Yep.
So what do we have coming next?
So the closest shark to the boat, if you will.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm really excited about these. So May is going to be our wedding shower, because we wanted to do one jointly here in Yuma. Mm-hmm. And then bridal shower / bachelorette weekend for me and a bachelor weekend for you in Vegas, which happened to fall the same weekend as the
So that's not
EDC.
Even fair. Well, we'll get to that first. Well, May 1st, we're going to have our wedding shower. So joint wedding shower. It's the one that like most of the people that are in Yuma that just wouldn't be able to go out of town to go to either my bachelor party or your bachelorette party bridal shower.
Either they wouldn't be able to go out of town, or it's just, I mean, in my case, it's not fair I feel like it's not fair to ask family, friends, and, colleagues and those kinds of people that I would want at a bridal shower, because I am close with them, but aren't of the age range where they would be included in the bachelorette. I don't want to be like, here, travel completely out of town for exactly 2 hours of a bridal shower. Like, that doesn't seem fair.
Okay, that's fair. So yes, we will be having one here in Yuma in your parents' backyard.
Yes.
Where your parents are gracious enough to host. Throw the party.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Yeah. How many people do we plan on having at that?
I think we are just over 50 yeses right now.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of food are we going to have? That's what everybody wants to know.
We are doing a kind of tour around the world.
Okay.
So
there needed to be a theme.
There had to be a theme. There always I have to do everything with a theme. Everything has to have a theme.
So what our theme is tour around the world.
Well, love around the world. But yes.
Love around the world because we're getting married. What kind of food are we having?
I don't want to say. I don't want to give it away.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
It's got to be a surprise.
It's a food around the world, folks. So then you just know that a woman like Elizabeth, who is worldly, is going to have all kinds of different foods. I am going to be sitting in the corner with my chips, and I'll be fine because I am not worldly.
There will be other dishes that I know you're going to eat.
I will eat them.
There's no way you won't eat them. You would be shot. Maybe cleavered.
Now, the understanding is that we are also going to have games.
Yes, we do have games.
Is that also a secret?
I mean, it's not technically a secret, but I also don't want to, like, give people
Are they going to have the advantage?
I don't want them to have an advantage.
I mean, we're playing in the games. We know the games are.
We can't win the games, though.
It says who? That's not... I don't think I signed up for this. I come to compete.
Okay. You can win the games.
Okay.
Since I am helping pick and plan the games, it's not fair for me to win the games.
Okay.
But there will be trivia because we are who we are. So there will be trivia. I'm not going to tell the categories, but there will be trivia.
That's probably a good idea.
So.
All right. So that will be a good probably 3 hours.
At least, depending on how much people drink.
There's going to be alcohol.
I have been told that I have to be responsible when it comes to mixing the margaritas, which just doesn't seem fair.
I mean, I feel like it's very fair.
It's not fair. There's nothing wrong with the way I make margaritas. They're efficient.
There might be efficient to get you drunk on one drink. It might be a little much.
I don't think anybody complained at the memorial barbecue.
So, no, don't know if they could complain. As Elizabeth said, we are having our bachelorette party in separate towns. I'm going to Las Vegas. She's going to San Francisco. It is going to be the same weekend.
Yep.
It's going to be May 21st, 2nd, and 3rd. And last week on Friday, Las Vegas announced, or more to the point, EDC announced that they are going to continue to have their music festival on that weekend in Las Vegas. So overnight, in person. Oh, it's a music in person. So I'm not a part of this scene. I've been to Las Vegas at the time when they are having this festival, and it is quite the festival. But overnight, hotel rooms shot up triple the price that they were the day before. So Vegas is ready to open. They're ready to have people show up.
Gung-ho, moving forward.
Even to the point that some of the guys that are attending my bachelor party, like, they don't even know what kind of rooms that they have until they get there the day of. Like, they don't know if it's going to be twin beds, or not twin beds, but
two doubles or a king. Yep.
It's all kind of like, your name is on the list, you'll have a room, whatever's available is what you get, apparently.
Basically.
Which is not doing so well for the guys that I have invited, because balls might have been dropped, or planning just wasn't up to snuff, to the point where guys did not get their rooms early enough. So everybody is kind of scrambling. I am dealing with it on my end. I am telling people to go and get rooms, talk to the other guys, see if you can pair up with anybody that's already gotten a room. And you know what? I am 39 this year. So a lot of my friends are over the age of 30. Some of them over the age of 40. And a lot of them are just like, you know what? I'm at a certain age. I make a certain amount of money. I don't really want to share a room with another dude. And
but when there are no rooms,
well, it's fair though. It's fair. But yes, and there are no other rooms. They might have to suck it up. So we'll see what happens. I know that my brother has already planned for at least one day of golf. Or one morning of golf, and that's one of my big things. I wanted to golf in Las Vegas once. That would be pretty cool. I've heard stuff from Jason. I've heard stuff from Steven. I've heard stuff from Josh. I've heard stuff from Chris. So we're going to see what we end up doing. Sounds like there's going to be a lot of plans.
Planning.
Or a lot of
not
ideas.
By committee.
Well, no, it's not so much that. All I'm going to say now is that there's a lot of ideas being thrown around. And there are a lot of... I'm gung-ho to do whatever. However, I really feel like a lot of my group is going to be like... It's already 11. Actually, let's be serious. It's already 9. I think I kind of just want to go to bed, go back to the room and go to bed. I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm just saying this is the reality of partying in your late 30s.
Yes, but also a chunk of them, while in their late 30s, have kids.
They do have kids.
Have spouses.
They do have spouses.
So this is a time to like cut loose, and that excitement may override the pure exhaustion, so long as by 9 o'clock you guys are at a bar or at a club and already drinking.
I mean,
like if you're having to stand in line at 9 o'clock to get into the club, you're right. They're all just going to be like, let's go home.
Yeah.
But if you are actively in the bar by 9 o'clock, they'll want to stay till midnight, 1 a.m.
Yeah, I was going to say this. It's not so much that the quote unquote freedom that they're going to have for the weekend is going to energize them and get them going. I just think that people are creatures of habit. And yes, you might get that burst of energy that first night, but Saturday night they're going to be like...
no. Saturday night, forget it. Yeah, you guys are going to be in the hotel rooms asleep by 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. I
will be okay if we aren't going to a club Saturday night, but if we all chill by the pool, like just drinking, like I'm going to be cool with that too. Like I know it might not be warm enough. I don't know, May 22nd.
By nightfall, it may not be warm enough.
Yeah, at nightfall, but...
Like during the day, you guys could definitely sit poolside and drink in May.
I think we have a lot of things going on during the day.
Yeah, but you could still sit by the pool for a couple hours, I feel like.
All right. Well, that's my extent of my bachelor party, and I'll give an update when we come back.
There you go.
What about your bachelorette party? Do you want to talk about the bridal shower first or the bachelorette party?
So the bridal shower is kindly being hosted at my grandmother's house in the Bay Area. So that will be Saturday morning. Everybody will be arriving between Thursday evening and Friday evening. So that's going to be Saturday morning. I think it goes off at 11. I have been summarily told to go sit in the corner because this is supposed to be planned for me. Mm-hmm. So I have some idea of what's going on, but not a lot. And mostly what I have is based off a survey that was sent by my maid of honor and my bridesmaids, a couple of my bridesmaids, for planning purposes, getting everybody's dietary restrictions and shirt sizes and those kinds of things, and making sure that we have enough space at the Airbnb because we decided to do an Airbnb instead of hotel rooms. But so Saturday morning will be the bridal shower, and we'll take the train in and out over the weekend as needed to San Francisco proper, where we'll be at the Airbnb. So we'll check into the Airbnb Friday night, train out Saturday morning, train back in after the bridal shower. And then the only activity I know of is I believe we are doing a wine tasting boat tour around the bay, which sounds very awesome to me. And I think a lot of the other stuff, there's some plans, but nothing set in stone, simply because with California being as locked down as it has been.
I'm pretty sure they're actually opening it up
so they're supposed to open it up today.
Yeah.
Today is supposed to be the opening up day, but since we don't know what that's going to look like, everything's kind of, here's plan A, and here's plan B, and here's plan C. I am certain there will be a lot of drinking. I am certain there will be a lot of shenanigans. Other than that, I have no idea. And I am pretty positive there will be a lot of puns because my bridesmaids know me and how much I appreciate puns. So there will be a lot of puns.
So I wonder if before your bachelorette party and before my bachelor party, if I should get a hold of one of your bridesmaids over virtual and just talk about it so that people can know what it is that's going to happen. You don't know. And then you do the same with one of my groomsmen.
I think it's more fun. We can give everybody an update when we get back. I'm sure that we will adequately remember what's going on.
But I also want to know, like, what is being planned and what actually happens.
I bet we could just get them to record a little snippet.
Okay. We'll see. I'm gonna talk. I'll talk to one of them. I'll find out.
But it's more fun if nobody knows.
I'm not saying I'll put it on the air beforehand. I'm just saying get the recording beforehand.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll compare it in that episode after the bachelor and bachelorette party. Okay, so you have a fun-filled night or weekend of drinking and wine. We hope nobody falls off the boat.
I do believe it's an enclosed boat.
I still feel like someone could figure out a way.
I mean, valid. I would be the person that would figure out how that occurs. But luckily, I think everybody's going to be geared towards keeping me safe that weekend. So, and I am definitely the largest klutz that is attending. So,
okay. Maybe I'll send a gift that you have to open up at the bridal shower. See if that anybody likes that.
I don't trust that. I'm gonna use my bridal veto on that one.
No. I've never agreed to no bridal veto. There's no signature anywhere.
It's not your agreement.
Oh.
It's what I have with my bridesmaids and my mother.
Your mother loves me. I can get her to veto your veto. So don't worry about that.
No, I think I'm going to use my bridal veto on that. I don't trust you.
Okay. All right. So I think that's just about everything that we have to talk about. Did you have any more?
I don't think so. I think that's most everything. We've got, I'm planning that weekend. Hopefully, I think we're going to try and do it 4th of July weekend to go up to Phoenix. Do the menu tasting, do the cake tasting. I'll do my trial hair and makeup. I've got photos with our photographer.
And then
we'll hopefully buy your tux. Yeah. I do have, so I have a fun, exciting thing that you and I actually haven't really talked about. I have all of the flavor options, cake flavors and filling options.
Well, why don't you go over right now? We can ask people what they think.
Okay. So the cake flavors, I mean, there's a lot. So I may pick like the top ones because there's a lot. Chocolate, white, marble, carrot, spice, lemon, French nut, orange, banana, red velvet, coconut, pumpkin, pink champagne.
So these are cake flavors?
These are cake flavors.
Okay.
Mocha, yellow pound, strawberry, and funfetti.
Okay. So I think we can get rid of the bottom 4. I don't want any of those. I definitely do not want anything called French nut.
I mean, it could be fun. No, I kind of like the idea of red velvet or spice cake.
I don't care for spice cake.
Really? That's one of my favorites. Or possibly a lemon. Like if we did like a red velvet and a lemon, because you've got a couple tiers, so that people could kind of choose.
I could be okay with lemon.
And then they have mousse fillings, fruit mousse fillings, Bavarian cream fillings.
Yes. Don't need to go any further. That's the one I want.
Well, so here are your Bavarian cream filling options. Vanilla, chocolate, lemon, mocha, hazelnut, rum, orange, toasted almond, coconut, or fruit flavored mousse, where they take the fruit mousses and mix them with the Bavarian cream.
So I would want either vanilla, coconut, or there was one more.
I'd cross out coconut. You know how I feel about the coconut flavors.
I love coconut.
I know you do. I hate coconut.
There was one more right before coconut.
Toasted almond?
Yep.
I could go with toast. That could be good.
I love almonds, so I don't know
What about a toasted almond with a lemon cake? I bet that would be tasty.
Toasted almond
Bavarian cream
inside of a lemon cake. Okay, you sold me.
That could be tasty. I am a big fan of all of the mousse flavors.
I don't know what mousse is. I mean, I know what mousse is, but I've never had mousse, so I don't.
Well, don't worry. They told me that basically they're going to give us all of their top flavors. So like we're going to get to try everything at this cake tasting.
Okay.
The other fillings are cream cheese, chocolate fudge, or tiramisu. We could actually put tiramisu in the cake. I don't think that would go with either red velvet or lemon.
I don't think so.
We'd have to end up going with like chocolate or mocha cake. Maybe yellow pound cake. We could, however, get a prickly pear mousse.
Nope. Nope. I'm
vetoing that.
Putting my groom veto apparently on that. No prickly pear, nothing.
That's fine. What about pina colada?
I like the smell of pina colada. I don't think I've ever had a pina colada. Which had coconut in it.
It is. No, I don't actually want that, but I figured you would. Raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, cranberry, which I don't know.
No.
Who wants a cranberry?
I mean, strawberry is fine, but I think raspberry would be pretty cool.
I mean, I'd go with mango, but you hate mangoes.
I don't care for mango.
And I don't like raspberry. I could do strawberry. I love strawberry.
So I guess we're going to go with strawberry.
We don't have to do a fruit mousse.
Okay, good.
I kind of figured we wouldn't. I figured we'd end up doing a mousse and a Bavarian cream.
Bavarian cream. I'm always for that.
Mitch wants the toasted almond Bavarian cream.
I tweeted out a couple weeks ago that I've actually came to the realization that I don't care for donuts. Like, I really just don't care for donuts.
You're breaking my heart.
Like, we had those mini donuts at Donutology.
Yeah.
Like, those were good, but like, for the amount of sweetness that's in it and like the amount of dough that I just really can't eat, like, I don't care for donuts. I don't think I really cared for donuts before my surgery, but like, I became more apparent to it now. It was sugar. It's like sugar for a kid. So
it is sugar. That's the point. It's
get
delicious sugar.
I would say Bavarian cream like filled donuts are probably the only one that I actually enjoy, and it's because of the cream. So basically, I just want sugar pudding.
I mean, you do realize we could just make Bavarian cream.
You're right. We could. So let's do that.
Okay, so I guess I know what I'm doing this weekend. I'm making a batch of Bavarian cream and buying you some Nilla wafers.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I can take that to work.
Sugar highs all day.
Yeah, maybe that will help me get through that 2:00 crash. All right, so those are the options. Are they giving us tasting for also the desserts or just the cake?
Just the cake is the tastings, but I figured we'd just buy a dozen of the little petites that we were looking at so we could taste them later on. I know we'll need like a break in between, but... Yes, a lot of water too. Need to clean that sugar out. So there you heard the suggestions or the options for the cakes. If you have opinions, go ahead and send those in. And then just wait around for the update after the parties that we're gonna have. You can find me on Twitter. I am at Mitchipedia GEM. GEM stands for Geek Elite Media. Elizabeth, where can people find you online? You can find me with the rest of Geek Elite Media at Geek Elite Media and our Facebook page /Geek Elite Media. Check out our website, geekelitemedia.com, for archived episodes of this podcast and other podcasts on our website. Whatever podcatcher you use to listen to us, please rate and review us. It helps spread the word of our network. But until next time, this is Geeking to the Chapel on the Geek Elite Media Network, saying always remember to geek out. This concludes our broadcast. Beep.